If you're coming here as a black woman, you want to date, it's not happening.
In my personal experience dating in Japan, Japanese men do not prefer darker shades.
Passport women find out the hard way that they do not get the same results as a passport bro. But I do have a lot of good videos to react to today. We got no neck man and no booty woman.
Someone a little 360 now.
It's the fact that you have to move your eyes and not your head.
I look. What your head you talking about? I look.
Arguing over each other's flaws. We also have a guy finding a woman's purse at a park.
You know you have. I was wondering if I can just take.
Why?
And the unthinkable happens. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. And before we get started, if this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it.
It's gonna be a totally 110%. I think I didn't find my husband yet because all the women expectations is really having the men go into a hole. Because who the hell is y'all to say y'all want a man that make $500,000 a year? They hide because of y'all unrealistic ass expectations. Send me somebody that got enough to make sure that I got lights on, water running, I'm smiling, and we eating. Y'all asking for the most. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat. I can't even say it right. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat, a yacht, and a crib, and pay for your kids' schooling, your desires, your kids' desires. Like that shit. You hear how unrealistic that shit sound? This how a lot of y'all women sound. Ridiculous. That's why we ain't got nobody yet, because y'all scaring them into a damn hole. Please separate me from everybody else. Husband, come find me. You ain't gotta make $500K for me. You can make $500. If you can make that shit work all year and I'm eating, I'm good.
Ladies have reached total desperation, and now they're starting to change her tune. If it looked like a duck and it walked like a duck, it's definitely a duck. And she's absolutely right. It took a bunch of women to ruin it for all, but all women do the same thing. You wear the same wigs, you have the same hairdo, you act the same way online. So now the year of soft guy era, drizzle, all that game that you wanted a man to speak to you, how you wanted a man to treat you, now you have to turn around and treat the man like that in order for you to get some play.
We are not thinking, why is the hot tour girl making this much money and we have not seen this suck yet? She ain't put a lick of meat in her mouth. She just told us about a technique. And when you really a head getter, you already know that the hot tour is only one of 5 steps. That is just like the prerequisites for some slop. So until that video drop, why is this making some money?
He does have a point. All she said was spit on it, hot too. And then all of a sudden she's some type of celebrity and influencer that people want to follow. I can tell you it's because everyone has a reptilian thinking spirit. You have way more people nowadays that are watching P-Hub, and typically that's all everyone thinks about. So for her to say it is what people are already thinking.
Why? Why is she making all this money and y'all just sitting up here letting her so we can see what you really got going on? Then a nigga might, you might be able to validate them paychecks, girl. For real. Are you a throat goat ready to go the distance? Or are you a false prophet ready to choke?
He does make some sense. Maybe it's time for the Hawk 2 to make an OnlyFans, because believe it or not, the imagination that you put in people's brain for you to be popular, they're going to want you to live up to that.
He ain't got the biggest, you feel me? You ain't the biggest, but you know, I can still work with you.
What you mean, not the biggest?
Yeah, well, it ain't got nothing on you, you feel me? Like, you really all back, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
And you no neck.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still
Can you look up? Can you look? You don't.
Look all around that bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Can you
make that motherfucker clap?
Can you look up at the sky and see if the sky blue?
Make that motherfucker clap.
Can you?
So we have a no neck and a no booty woman arguing with each other about each other's flaws. Is that right?
To see if the sky blue?
Shit, hell yeah. I ain't trying to look at the sky. I'm trying to look at this page.
Look.
What are you talking about?
Look.
Turn around. Little 360.
Look up.
Little 360.
Look up.
Shit. Someone a little 360 now.
It's the fact that you have to move your eyes and not your head.
I look. What your head you talking about? I looked up to the sky.
Yikes.
It's blue. You know, look.
Yeah, pop it. Because I was going to pop it regardless.
Shit, you kept. Shit, I don't worry about it. That little booty ass. That little small little.
Get in the comments to let me know who's the real clown in this situation. That's the worst feeling in the world, is when you're out with your girlfriend and she gives a bear hug to another man.
fire. Love this. Love this. Dion will love this. Absolutely.
Did you see the look on his face? He didn't even want to take the group hug after that because at that point, he realized he may have a thought. Let's just go back and see it again. Yep, that's the face right there. The face of, I know she ain't hugging another man. Ladies, what are we trying to accomplish here? Why is every woman that's darker complexion is trying so hard to look lighter complexion and their skin don't even last that long? When you have darker skin, it lasts forever without cracking. This is form of mental illness where people are really showing, especially women, you don't love yourself anymore.
But I've heard this personally, like they don't cater to their men. They give them attitude and they be like standing up to their men and they act like men. So, yeah, they're gonna go to the other woman and value them more.
The more feminine one.
Yeah, the more feminine. The Latino, the white, I'm sorry, but like, we're gonna always just treat them. I say that all the time. Some of these women, they wanna act like men. Yeah, I said, fuck him, girl, like, da 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 da. I'm like, yo, what? He just wanted some pussy. He just wanted some head. Like, he just wanted you to cook for him and you saying, fuck this mother. For what? Because he wanted you to be a woman to, like, or like to just even like massage or cater to your man. That's what you're there for. Like, but I've heard this personally, like they don't cater to their men. They give them
And she's talking about B-dubs. The reason why B-dubs are like that is because their mother teach them from birth, you don't need a man. Survive without a man. And then she teaches her black sons, you need to worship black women. So now black men, they want to be with black women, but black women don't know how to perceive the love and give it back because they've never seen it. Especially about 80%, they've never even seen a husband and wife inside of a household. So it's an ongoing battle.
I'm not home. Who's this?
Oh, your wallet. I found your wallet.
Oh,
So-
thank you.
Yes, so I don't know. I found it, it was far. I had to walk very far. So
You can
It's
leave
your-
it
it's your
under
own,
the
right?
mat. Yes, it's mine. It's mine. Thank you.
okay,
You can leave it under the mat.
this one.
Yes.
Are you okay? Well, I can. So, like I said, I walked far. Because your house is in the opposite direction of my bus stop. So I had to go. I had to leave. I missed my bus even. So I had to I've been walking since morning just to get here. So I was wondering. I was wondering if I can just take.
Why? Wait. Put that. Can you put that back, please?
No. So I'm not taking everything. I just want to take enough to take Uber and go back because I can't. The bus stop is too far now. I've been walking and it's very cold. So
I don't think you need cash for an Uber though.
No, I do. Because there's no way I can. I'll take 30, and I'll leave. This is 1, 2, 3. I'll leave 9 for you here. So I'll just put this, and you even have. You have more.
Why?
So I'm even leaving. I'm leaving the coins for you in the back. So where should I leave it? Just so I can take, because I walked very far. You understand? Just
leave it under the mat. It's fine.
And this area is not even safe. I'm putting my life in jeopardy just to be here. So put it under this mat.
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you have water? Are you home?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. So let me just, because it's cold. I need to get warm. Let me just take for water. Just
Kidding me.
No, it's just for water. So I'll just take this, and I'm even taking coins. So instead of taking 2, I'll take 2 quarter and then 1. So it'll be 150 just for water. But thank you. Okay, I'll leave it right here.
This is crazy.
Why even bring the wallet back? You should have just ran through the wallet and then just came by and gave her the wallet in the mailbox if you was going to do all that. Why reveal yourself on camera? Now you have incriminated yourself while trying to be a good citizen.
In my personal experience dating in Japan, Japanese men do not prefer darker shades.
Dating in Japan is awful, and I've just about had it. Well, with the online dating. I will no longer be doing dating apps in Japan.
Points what gets deducted is dating. I'll be single. I'll probably die single here, but that's fine. I have a cat. I'm okay. If you're coming here as a black woman, you want to date, it's not happening. And
the was saying that black men weren't trying to date sisters. I'm not surprised, sis. If they're in Japan, they're looking for Japanese women. Just straight up. They don't have any community they feel obligated to withhold. They are not going to just gather black women. They like the fact that they are fetishized. It gives them an ego boost that they can't get from black women. So they're not looking for black women, y'all. I just don't understand why y'all continue to get online crying about black men not wanting y'all. I just don't understand why black women go to these countries to date and they know the dating scene is going to be iffy for them. You are better off in a country where you know you are valued.
Shout out to all the so-called LBH Western men that's finding peace, love, and happiness in Japan.
Black women are angry that their passport doesn't work the same way as a black man's passport because truthfully, you're looked at as being a dominant woman in the entire world. And you're not going to be able to change that, even if you get a white man.
If you have a white man laid up in your bed or a white man claiming you publicly or in general, take care of that white man. Do what you need to do for that white man. Yes, jump on it. Jump on that train. If Luke, Ryan, Dustin, if they are looking at you, you go be with Luke, Ryan, or Dustin right now. Drop everything you are doing. Go be with him. Be with that man. Truly and honestly, for the longest, I didn't even see myself marrying no black man. I see myself with a Caucasian man. I did not see myself with a black man. Black woman, please do not see this. Do not see the white man looking at you as anything that is bad. Because as a black woman who has dated white men, let me tell you something. Those boys, they will treat you as if they owe you. Which they do. They treat you as if they owe you for slavery. And I wish I was playing, but they really do. They treat you as if they literally are trying to repay you. They're saying they're sorry for what their ancestors did to yours. They're repaying you because the white man is going to take care of you.
But where's your white dude at? You're teaching all these women how to get a white guy. And I encourage it. If you can literally get a high value white man to take care of you, take advantage of it. But I'm sorry to tell you this. It's not going to be that easy. And it's going to be hard to maintain. Most of them white dudes don't want you for a wife. They just want you for a bedroom. And I think you know that already.
White man takes care of the black woman. They treat them as if they're little queens. They do anything you want them to do. And even for the white man, listen to this. Even for the white man to step out with a black woman. Now, a black man stepping out with a white woman, it's like, okay, whatever, what's new? But a white man to step out with a black woman, for a white man to go out and say, I'm going to be with this woman and there's nothing that the society can say to me. White men, y'all are eating. Y'all are eating. Y'all are eating.
She's missing the point. Most white dudes that are with black women are with mixed black women. You're not seeing high value white guys with Shaniqua out the hood.
I want to let the white man know right now, as a woman who has dated some whites, everything that y'all do for us, y'all already know that we're reciprocating it. Y'all already know that it's coming back in tenfold. But the fact, I just want to thank y'all because for the white man to actually step out from a white woman to get with a black, and to go black at that. Man, come on now, white man.
This is 100% cooning. Black women, if you could pull it off, go ahead. But I don't know that many white dudes that want you. They're more scared of you than black men.
Today I realized that Hinge is literally gatekeeping the quality men on the app.
Sorry, but quality men don't run to the internet to get women. Most of them could go down to their local gym, walk around a grocery store. Most of them have confidence already, so they will approach the woman that they want. There's no reason for them to try to find a match. That's the difference between men and little boys.
And making you pay in order to match with them. For example, here are the kind of guys that are appearing like on my regular timeline where you can just like scroll infinitely. Ernest here responds to my photo and he asks me, amongst board games, mini golf, and a museum, what's the best first date? It's just extraordinarily confusing because Ernest, I'm like, I don't understand. Why would a girl like me with a bust down 24 inches want to go mini golfing on the first date? That is entirely way too much action.
That's an AI machine talking to you. That's not a real guy.
I noticed today that the guys who are on standouts all went to really good schools, have really good jobs at like the director or VP level, mostly in finance. All of them, in fact, are all like over 6 feet tall. Meanwhile, the guys on my regular page, like Ernest didn't even have a job listed in his bio. Like some of these guys, I'm like, do you work?
But yet you're single. None of these guys are reaching out to you because all of these guys are AI and are giving women what they think they want. You're getting attention from men that you think are valuable, holding conversations. But when it's time to meet up, I can almost guarantee you, you're probably going to get ghosted. All you're doing is paying Hinge to tell you what you want to hear. That's already been proven. High value men and valuable men that are good looking do not go to the internet unless they are really insecure or they're going through that transition period.
Let's check out the men that appeared on my standouts. Went to University of Cambridge, Brown, University of Oxford. He's 30, so he's a really good age, as in he probably has his life more together. I feel like men don't really have their life together until like they're 30. And he's 6'5". He works as an investor? Damn. He is working in private equity. He's 6'1", 29, a little low, but still a good age. And he went to HBS. That's a quality man. Another one, this guy is 6'4", works.
This is all goofy. None of them are out on a date with you. None of them want you. They're going to say, who is this black woman wearing white women hair trying to talk with a preppy voice, thinking that she's fooling somebody?
I questioned myself. I did. I did. But I haven't let go of that memory. Because if I accepted that that is who that app thought I was compatible with, then, you know, would I never wash my face that morning? Like, just lay down in the road. Anyway, this dating thing is trash. Hinge makes it harder. I'm not going to pay for Hinge just to test the experiment. I'm not that deep into finding it out. But the thing about AI and data, trash in, trash out. Is somebody up that's writing that algorithm that sat in a room and said, yes, let's do this. AI is trained to follow human thought. The algorithm was created. Do you understand? Somebody said, yes, this is what we're going to do. And I think that if you're not a circumspect thinker, then you would take on that for yourself. Because I could have said yes to Stephen. And I could too have been toothless and jet. Do you see how I've not let it go? Anyway, girlies.
Sounds like you have to start approaching real men because you're getting fooled online. That's the problem. All these women got fake AI men giving them compliments all day long. And when you finally face reality, you realize you got to do all the work.
Oh my gosh, guys, the Pick-Mishas here. The Pick-Mishas are here. All right, babe. So just because you yourself, you do not feel this way, you don't speak for the majority of black women. Look at the numbers of comments. Look at the likes and the shares and the reposts on this video. I can't even comment. That's how overwhelming the black women are feeling. Again, I constantly say this in the comments. If you actually read Pick-Misha and you're not trying to get picked and you read, you'd see that I constantly say not all black men are bad. I love a good black man. I know some good black men and I know that they exist, but they are the minority and not the majority. Just because you may not have endured it or you are enduring it and you're secretly crying at night or you don't want people to know you're going through struggle of, but you rather endure the struggle of in order to be picked and to stay picked and not be single, you don't speak for all of us.
It sounds like the black community is just cooked. You've never in your life watched a good black man that has his life together and he's out here working and he's avoiding the streets, have a horror story where he treated a woman bad. You'll always hear those stories from the bad boy because that's where black women start off at. And then when you get your heart broken 1,000 times, by the time you get around to the good guy, he's just an emotional punching bag.
American men, we keep trying to change the terminology to make American women feel. We use submissive. Y'all don't like that.
You say you want a woman to be submissive. Like I'm never going to be submissive to a man. I'm never going to be submissive to a man.
Now we try to say, okay, let's go with cooperative.
Well, what was your problem with the word cooperate?
That's like you tell me what to do. Like I have to cooperate. I have to listen to you. It's never giving that. It's never giving that.
Can we get the textbook definition of the word cooperate?
This says involving mutual assistance and working towards a common goal.
So we can cooperate together and make.
Sad situation, ladies. You're gonna pay for everything that's coming out of your mouth because most women, tears are only real when she's by herself. Most women don't realize they're lonely till after 10 o'clock at night. When the weirdos start coming out, she realizes she's hitting the wall.